Peoples of the worldwide federated internet. What's good? Yo, what's going on, people? So, about 4 or 5 days ago, wasn't feeling good. Didn't know what was going on. Took a COVID test that came back negative. By the end of the day, I was wrecked. I'm talking about wrecked. I don't think I've been. Now, it wasn't the worst sickness ever. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't think I've been that drained in my entire life being sick. I mean, I felt like I had no energy, did not want to eat, could barely stand up. It was crazy. And so I've been absent from my podcast for a number of days. It's funny the things that you think about as you're sick. It's funny the things that go through your head or don't go through your head, rather. Let's put it that way. I feel like my brain was on pause in some ways. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there was one day where I was like, all right, I'm trying to go through the book of Habakkuk while I'm laying here in this bed, not doing anything. Let me see what research I could do. Man, I didn't want to read anything. I didn't want to listen to anything. I didn't want to think. I was just like, man, I'm completely done. I needed some rest. Which kind of made me think about something. The Lord Jesus Christ, when he fasted and when he went out to, the desert place, do we need a break from everything every now and again? You think about the day of rest in the book of Genesis, right? Clearly, God doesn't need to rest. Why was the day of rest taken? What did that day of rest show us? Now, biblically, I can see how that day of rest represents the rest that the Lord Jesus Christ provides in salvation. But is there other things involved in taking rest? I know there's a constant, this idea of constant go, never taking a break, go. I remember, I want to say it was about 6-7 years ago, the first time I started hearing this idea about grind, take no breaks, no days off. That's actually not healthy. I think you do need to take extended breaks. And it kind of made me think moving forward. And I probably need to take a couple times throughout the year where I take a break and fast as well. That's something else I was thinking about. I was like, you know what? When I was sick, the last thing I wanted to even think about was food. I didn't want anything to eat. Food was the last thing on my mind. Outside of drinking water, I was just like, please get the food out of my face. I just want to rest. I don't fast enough. And I was having a conversation, I want to say a couple weeks ago, about this idea of fasting. And I don't understand enough about fasting. I've looked into it. I've heard a lot of theories. I've heard a lot of people say things. You know how you have one of those things biblically where you hear someone make a comment, make a statement, and you're like, yeah, that sounds good, but I'm not necessarily sold just yet. Right? Like, I'm not completely sold on whatever this idea that you're telling me about fasting. So I don't understand fasting, but the one thing I will say is fasting is something that should be done. And there's clearly some results that fasting produces that you can't get outside of fasting. We see that biblically, right? When the Lord Jesus Christ told the disciples that this type comes by fasting and prayer, right? So there's definitely something unique about fasting that it does that you can't mimic, you can't replace. So that's something I want to do more often. And being sick, you realize how easy it actually is to fast. Now I will say I didn't eat for like 2.5 days, and when I tell you I had no energy, I had zero. The funny thing is, all I did want to eat was fruit, which is another thing. These are random thoughts. Just coming back, get myself back into the groove, returning, sharing some thoughts with you. The human body is so impressive. When you look at, like, so I didn't want to eat. All I was craving was fruit. I wanted strawberries. Kind of crazy. That very specific. Strawberries happen to be high in vitamin C, which years ago I didn't know. You think it's funny how psychology affects you. We're always taught vitamin C, oranges. That's what you think. And strawberries are actually very high in vitamin C. I found this out years later, but needless to say, I wanted some strawberries. That's not a coincidence. Human body is a magnificent machine constructed by God. But this is my return. I will be getting back to my study of the book of Habakkuk. Tried to record an episode yesterday, still did not have my full strength back. I'm fighting a cough, so you might hear me take some deep breaths because I'm trying not to cough into the mic. I don't want to have to reach over real quick and hit my mute button. But yeah, I'm back, and Lord willing, we will be returning for some new episodes. I'm real thankful for the people who prayed for me. I might even though I said this early on, that the book of Habakkuk I don't know much about, so there'll be some space in between episodes. And I might start doing that even more often because I post episodes, pretty regularly. I realize people enjoy the episodes. People get busy. It's hard for people to keep up with so many episodes being loaded back to back to back. So what I might start doing is spacing my episodes out, like maybe go every other day or every 2 days. I haven't decided on that yet. I'll make a determination on what that upload schedule will be. And I think it'll be better because I can give everybody a set upload schedule, right? So you'll know, okay, on these 2 days, he'll upload a new episode, between these hours or so. And I'll try to stick with that schedule. I'm trying to get more organized with the way I do my podcast. But again, thank you for everyone who prayed for me. I appreciate all the listeners, and Lord willing, we will be getting back to, I guess, business as usual. So stay tuned. I'll let you know what I decide as far as my upload schedule, and I'm teetering now between either uploading twice a week, right? So it'll be an episode, 2-day break, and an episode, or maybe every other day. We'll see. I don't know really what I'm going to go with yet. But again, thank you to all the listeners, and thank you for all the prayers. I'm definitely feeling better today. More energy than I've had the past 4 days. It was rough. Anyway, y'all know what it is. Stay frosty, people.